The 2K Sports pregame show.
Bro, what's up?
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson, and it is my pleasure to be with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Moments away, it'll be the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the Atlanta Hawks. For Atlanta, it's been all about winning games right now. They lost their first matchup against these guys. This, their final game against them in the regular season, looking to finish with a split. And the clock ticking down to tip off. Kenny, you won 2 championships, might I remind you, back to back. Explain to us the makeup of a champion.
Well,
and not the makeup you're wearing right now.
I never
but the
wear
makeup of a championship team.
However, number one is the belief. You have to believe and
Sorry
trust
that I missed the last live stream.
Trust is the most important thing. And most people think trust comes from on the offensive end, but it's trust on the defensive end. Meaning, Ernie, if I'm going to send you baseline, I said that's the game plan. I have to trust that my teammate's going to be there. And I'm going to do it regardless if he misses his assignment 1 or 2 times. That's the trust you have to have.
Ernie, you know why I like drinking Shaq Fu Punch?
Why?
Because it's about finding the right mix. So in basketball terms, it's about coaches, star role players. Everything has to be working together. That's why these guys can be great.
I can't believe
you're here now.
Let's meet your Atlanta Hawks starting lineup. At the small forward position, standing 6'8", number 2, Joe Ingles. At guard, 6'2", from Wake Forest, number 0, Joe And at center, 6'10", from Florida, number 15, Al Horford. At forward from Louisiana Tech, number 4, Paul Millsap.
We are in Atlanta, Georgia, the home nest for the Hawks. It's an interconference matchup right here. It's the NBA, and it's live right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And this is a one-and-done trip for Minnesota before going back to their Timberwolves fans up in Minneapolis. Presently in 5th place in the West, they're definitely a tough team to deal with.
And I think for Minnesota, they've had a tremendous year. There were a lot of people waiting for them to take that tumble late in the season. Well, those people might be waiting for a little while longer.
I agree. I mean, it's clear they're not going anywhere. I mean, this is not a team that any opponent can take lightly come playoff time.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Rubio and Levine teaming up in the backcourt. Mirotic is out there with Towns, and it's Wiggins in at the small forward position. Here's Rubio. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot.
After the
bucket's good. He'll go to the line. Minnesota shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
Really, guys, it's just come together for them at the charity stripe this season. I mean, the confidence is there, and so too are the results.
One shot. One shot.
And that one falls for Ricky Rubio. Here's the professor. Teague with the ball. Towns with the steal. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Rejected by Millsap. Here's the professor, covered by Rubio. To the left wing. Ingles kicks to Horford. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Teague, the pass to the professor. 6 to shoot. And a miss there on the triple. Minnesota comes into this one following a loss to New York.
And it wasn't just about the bad shooting. It was really more so about the bad offense. They just didn't execute well. The screens weren't there. The spacing was poor, and thusly the defeat.
Well, you've laid out a couple of the details that lead to good offense or bad if you don't execute them. Shooting is just a byproduct of not screening well and not moving the ball or players well. They didn't execute anything on the offensive end.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Teague.
Done. Thanks, man.
And so Teague hits 2 free throws.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Poked away. Nice break here. Here come the Hawks.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. So it's the Timberwolves now. After the basket by Atlanta, Rubio can't get it to fall.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
And the basket good. Millsap's got his second basket of the night.
How about 3 of 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Well, let's go to Doris Burke, who spoke with head coach Sam Mitchell. Doris, what's the news?
We talked about the keys to this game, and he singled out Paul Millsap as a player they've simply got to be mindful of. Coach told me he's always been an energy guy, someone you have to locate and box out every possession. But he's developed his offensive game to the point where he's more than just a hustle guy. He's also a scoring threat now, and a guy we can't leave open. They'll be watching him, Kevin.
Thanks a lot, Doris. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Rubio misses.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Shoots it. They get it back. Pass to the professor. Horford kicks to Teague.
You live in USA, California, I do.
The pass to the professor. Mirotic brings the double team to the middle. Millsap. 6 on the shot clock. Teague can't hit. Timberwolves trail by 8. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Ingles gets to Millsap. And the lead now, double digits on that bucket. Millsap's got 7.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Canada. Who is this girl? Oh. What girl?
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Hi, guys. I had a chance to find out what Mike Budenholzer was run their offense through the professor. On the days when he gets going, he can be a huge contributor, and Coach is obviously hoping this is going to be one of those days. We'll be watching how these adjustments work. Kev, there's still a lot of time left in this game.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. Now here's Jang. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Here's O'Quinn. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And here we go with Bayless. Nobody back. That's good.
Tell you what, that was all made possible by the heads-up defense at the other end.
And I love that as soon as they get their hands on the basketball, they immediately get out and transition.
Now here's Schroeder. Passes it to the professor. Right wing. Picked by Humphries. Chandler comes with the double team. And it's denied. Timberwolves trail by 6. Chandler is screened. And Bayless kicks to Levine. And that comes off the assist by Jared Bayless. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Pass to the professor. And here comes the break by himself. And Levine with the slam.
That is such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
And it's one thing to get the steal, but to so alertly turn it into a transition opportunity, even better.
It's the voiceover chat.
Break here. Let's look at the stats for James. He's averaging about 7 points a game, 9 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he does the heavy lifting on the glass, throwing himself into the rebounding battle with just complete effort.
Sure is. I mean, he thinks every rebound is his, and most of them are. That's why he's putting up such big numbers.
Now here's Henderson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him.
That mid-range jumper is just another one of his weapons.
Here is Bayless, trailing by 4. Chang with the screen for Chandler, down low. And Tang gets it to go.
So they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
Here's the professor. A 26-point game for him in the win against Detroit.
And don't forget about his playmaking in that game either. I mean, he did a great job of attacking the D and creating opportunities for both himself and his teammates.
Here is Bayless. After the basket by Atlanta. Hill up top. Plenty of space. A rebound by Humphries.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Here's the professor. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Last time they met was in Minnesota.
And how about the game plan that was constructed for that one? I mean, it was apparent how powerless the D was to stop it.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I mean, they just didn't have an answer for anything they threw at them.
The second quarter getting ready to start up. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
You know what? They're dominating on the backboards. They have controlled the paint.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Horford. Humphreys comes in for Joe Ingles. The professor's checked in for Gerald Henderson. And Donald Sloan subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. And then for Minnesota, Gorky Dangs checked in for Mirotic. Lean comes in for Wilson Chandler. And Jared Bayless subbed in for Ricky Rubio. The professor in at shooting guard. Kyle O'Quinn out there with Humphreys. Then it's Donald Sloan. And it's Millsap in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And a chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pistons had a huge game. He dropped in 26 points and did his work from a pair of lines, hitting from both beyond the arc and from the charity stripe. He had a great game in all facets, and his coach called it a complete game of basketball. High praise to be sure, guys.
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance. He was at his absolute best in that game.
And if he can come anywhere close to another performance like that here tonight, it would be amazing.
Yeah, it really would be, because you know now the defense is going to be focused squarely on him. They're going to make sure that he doesn't beat him again.
For Minnesota, they have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
Taking 2 shots. Under 6.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
And that one misses. Solomon Hill, he's checked in for Wiggins. Good on the second free throw. 1:57 left in the first half of basketball. Kicks it to Humphreys. He dishes it to Millsap. The professor passes to O'Quinn. One-on-one fast break. And the jam by Levine.
Well, that's why they're on the lead. Aggressive play at both ends. Very nicely done there.
Absolutely. They make the steal, pay dividends instantly on the fast break.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Minnesota.
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
All right. You got to know what you got? All right.
Both free throws good from the professor. 1:32 left now here in the second. Outside Hill. The dish to Bayless. Here's Levine. He's got 11. Off the pick. And Jared Bayless the bucket on the assist by Hill. Bayless has got the lead up to 3 now for Minnesota.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he don't miss too many open looks like that.
Really good job of creating just enough space to let that one fly.
There's a screen. He kicks it to Towns. Here's Levine. Millsap with the steal. Here's the lob to the hoop. Plays it in off the pretty alley-oop.
Nice silky finish on the alley-oop.
That sequence, I don't think Clark could have been executed any better.
Stupendous feed.
And that's the beauty of the game right there. I hope we get the opportunity to see a few more of those.
Levine kicks to Zhang. Got a hand on it. And they're on the break. The shot and game clock separated by 4.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
There's 14 seconds left in the first half. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Levine. Out of bounds. Atlanta will take possession. And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. Hawks ahead, up by 4. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, I'm here with Ricky Rubio. And Ricky, you guys had a tough battle on your hands tonight. What do you think the adjustments are that you might make for the second half?
We got a lot of turnovers. We got a lot of layups, and that can happen. We have to take care of the ball.
Taking care of the ball, always crucial, Ricky. Thank you. Kevin?
All right, Doris, thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Okay, guys.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. You look at
game is that sometimes you get spoiled because of how consistent they can be. And so far, another big scoring night for him.
And oftentimes when he puts up that many points in the first half, he follows it up with an even better second half. We'll see if that's the case here.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Minnesota, the athletic duo of Levine and Wiggins on the perimeter. Mirotic out there with Towns, and it's Rubio in at the point. Back to Teague. In the corner, Horford with it. The pass to the professor. Launches a 3. Shot is off. And Minnesota will come the other way. They host the Spurs after this one. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Ingles passes to the professor. Outside Millsap. Teague with a clean look. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Teague's got 7.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have come from beyond.
Wiggins left side. 6 to shoot, and that one's good. Wiggins has got 4 points this quarter.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
And here are the numbers for Towns. His last 10 games have been exceptional. He's putting up about 17 points, 10 rebounds, and 2 assists. And you know, pretty terrific numbers across the board.
Yeah, so many books in his library, he lights up the scoreboard on a nightly basis.
Atlanta leading by 3. This is to Horford. Teague, the pass to the professor. Good D by Rubio.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
The feed to Wiggins. Fade away. Rebounded by the professor.
You can tell he assumed he'd be able to beat the defensive coverage, even though it was all over.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play. The Hawks shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And, guys, those numbers represent a nice step up from what they were last year.
Free throw good, Teague.
He's really giving them fits. They just can't find an answer for Teague. He's got 10 points and a decent little assist total for him, too.
No doubt. They'd like to see that carry over to the rest of the team. Get good assist numbers all the way around.
Here's the professor. He's got 9. And Teague, here we go. To the paint, the professor. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Teague's got 4 assists in the game.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Miritich the screen. Rubio with a wide open look. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Rubio's got 7 points in the game. The Hawks leading by 6. Pass to Millsap. Outside Teague. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. And we can talk all we want about their passing, but from three-point range, these point guards have been filling it up for the past month. 4th, Freak.
You know, if there are no other options available, any of these guys can just step back and knock down a triple. Great backup plan for any point guard to have.
Well, forget about using it as a backup plan. With the numbers this group puts up from deep, I think it should be plan A to have them stroking it from 3.
And it's Wiggins missing. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Feeds to Millsap. Here's Ingles. Outside Teague. Shot clock at 6. The 3. Offensive rebound. It's tipped. Levine dishes to Wiggins. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Strong game for Wiggins. He's got 8 points, and they've got to be happy with his work on the glass, too.
They really do. He is not giving up any ground in the paint, and when the ball goes up, you know he's going to be there to fight for it.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Did he lay an egg at the stripe in their previous game? Couldn't get anything to drop.
Was completely out of sync on his free throws, and I'm sure that led him to some extra work at the foul line. And I think it's clear he's gotten better in that department since last season. I mean, he looks a lot more comfortable at the line now, and he's getting better results.
Here's the professor. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one almost always deadly when he's that open.
You know, that wasn't the highest quality look, but for him, it doesn't matter. He doesn't need a great look to knock down the 3.
Here's Bayless from 12 feet out. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Bayless has got 6. The Hawks leading by 5. Passes it to Schroeder. He feeds it to O'Quinn. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Over the last month, we'll take a look at where the Hawks rank in the NBA stats. First in shooting percentage, first in three-point shooting, and they're also number 1 in free throw shooting. A team that makes foul shots gives itself and its coaching staff a lot of confidence.
You said it all right there. The hottest shooting team in the league. And that tells you not only are they shooting it well, but they're also focused on creating terrific opportunities for one another.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. That one is no good. Timberwolves trail by 5. And here's Wiggins. He's got 10. And Dang gets it to go.
Just no chance for the smaller defender to block that shot.
He's really, really good at using his size to free himself up for those mid-range jumpers. A master at it.
Here is Bayless. Henderson defending. Chang with a clean look. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
It's Henderson on the wing. To the middle. Here's the professor. Great pass to set up the lay-in. The professor's got 16.
Oh, terrific work finishing a soft move like that. The finger roll.
And Bayless kicks to Zhang. Pass to Wiggins. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
The shot's good from O'Quinn.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
And the dunk by Chandler.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
Hill left side. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. For Minnesota, they have shot 6 or 7 at the line.
Solomon Hill. Taking 2 shots. Under 6.
All right, now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And it's tied up with that one.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Here's the professor. He's got 16. They set the pick. Fires the 3. No luck.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Tie game in Atlanta. And we're coming right back after this break to get the 4th quarter underway. We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the 4th quarter. Atlanta with the ball. They've led by as much as 10. Millsap at power forward with Horford at the center. Teague out there with the professor. And it's Ingles in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. The Timberwolves shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. Rubio outside. Kicks it to Levine. He dishes it to Towns to take the lead. And the layup is good. Towns has got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for the Timberwolves. Here's the professor, picked by Horford. Over to the left wing. Out to the right wing. The Hawks working the ball around. Shot's good from the professor.
It's as if the defenses have just given up.
Yeah, you know, the pace has only picked up the deeper we've gotten into this game, which is remarkable. It speaks to the endurance and stamina of these teams, and it's also been a lot of fun to watch.
And Mirotic kicks to Levine. 6 to shoot. Pulls it from 20, and again it's Minnesota. The Hawks trail it. Here's the professor. Outside Teague. Here's the professor, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this, though.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate. Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
Dish now to Horford. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. And the Hawks lead by 2. Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And Rubio kicks to Jack. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Nice way there, guys, to finish up that possession.
Here's the professor, covered by Rubio.
Boy, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Out left to the wing. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. 6 to shoot. Mirotic the screen. A 3 ball. Got it. Nice one there from Levine. Now it's a 3-point Minnesota lead.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Not many empty trips for this group. It seems everything's falling for them this half.
Right side Teague. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Now Rubio. And the foul called on 3. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Wiggins is checked in for the Timberwolves. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Mirotic against Horford. 5 to shoot. Mirotic's shot is off. The Hawks trail by 3. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something. You're right. Teague can't hit.
Hey, I like creativity and a circus finish as much as anybody. But you better be sure you got a chance to make it.
They set the screen. Levine. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. That 3 off the mark. The Hawks have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. The basket counts and 1. They'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Timberwolves.
You know, I thought maybe they'd cool off a bit at halftime, but they've continued to bury the jump shots.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
And Rubio kicks to Towns. Millsap passes to the professor. Wide open. And off the front, and in it goes. Well, Professor's got 6 in the quarter.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Okay, Atlanta, let's keep it going. Your very own Atlanta Hawks cheerleader.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to listen in on the Timberwolves head coach talking to his team. He loved the work they were doing on the interior, saying, listen, they've got no answer for us inside, and we're not going to let them off the hook now. Keep pounding it down low.
And Rubio kicks to Towns. Rubio dishes to Towns. And he banks in the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 1. Boy, right down to the wire here, Clark. Still anyone's ball game.
Both teams really invested now. I mean, this is the type of game you love to win, and you hate to lose it.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Bean passes to Rubio. Towns with it, working on Horford. From 8. It falls!
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
The pass to T. Here's the professor. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The tray. Can't get it to go. So Minnesota will take it the other way. It's rebounded by the professor.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
The Hawks again can't hit.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him that he's up off the threes.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
2-possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there.
"20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Shoots the 3. Millsap kicks to Ingles. Here's the professor. Nails the triple. 8 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And now they foul and stop the clock. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And that's exactly how you close the game out. Those free throws will bury them for sure.
Here's the professor. From deep. Can't get it to go. So it's Minnesota taking the W in a close one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. And now we'll head over to the studio with Ernie Johnson.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thanks, Kevin, and let's take a look now as we give the nod to our... He's not always known to make the big headlines or get a lot of media attention, but he does make the big plays, and he made them throughout this one. And Shaq, I can tell you want to say something. Your comments?
They were riding a 2-game losing streak coming to this game.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a great night.
I get it 365, 12 months, 24/7. Gotta get it, I need it steady. No one give it all I give. They don't love us, they just love it how we live. How we live, how we live, how we live. They don't love us.
Hey, I'm next. Yo, I got next. I'm next. I'm next. I got next game. Yo, I got next. Let's go. I got next. Yo, I got next game. I got next game. Hey, I'm next. Yo, I got next. Hey, right here, I got next. next. Hey, I'm next. Yo, I got next. Yo, let's get next game. I got next game. Hey, right here, I got next.
Take that. Take that.
Joe, I got next game. Joe, I got next. Joe, let me get the next game. Yo, let me get next. Let me get next. I got next game. Yo-yo, I got next right here. I got next game. Yo-yo, I got next right here. Right here, I got next. I'm next. I got next game.